In this video I'm going to show you how to thread the Juki machine. In 302 we use two different sorts of machines. So the domestic bobbin cases have an arm and use a plastic bobbin, and the industrial Juki ones don't have the arm and all the bobbins for them are metal, so you can tell them apart quite easily. To put the thread onto the bobbin, put your spool onto the thread holder and then pass the thread from the back to the front of the upper thread guide. Through the middle of the tension discs, making sure the thread's gone actually in the middle of the discs. Through the hole. Then pass the thread from the inside to the outside of the metal bobbin. Then you can hold on to that as it starts winding and the thread will stay on the bobbin rather than sliding round. So push it onto the post, push the switch forward and put your foot on the pedal. Once you've got some thread on the bobbin, stop, cut off the excess thread so it doesn't get caught up. Put your foot on the pedal again, finish winding the bobbin, but be careful of the needle because it will still be going up and down while the bobbin's winding. Once it's finished, pull the switch back, take the bobbin off and snip the thread. To thread the upper thread, put a spool onto the thread holder, then from the back to the front of the upper thread guide, come down to the lower post, through the back to the front, loop around and go through the back to the front again. Come to the next point, from the right to left again. Bring the thread down to the tension discs, make sure you're going through the middle, through that, over the metal loop, under that point, through the next metal guide, then right to left through the thread take-up lever, through the next metal point, behind the thread guide, and at the top of the needle bar there's a small hole that the thread goes through from the front to the back. And then you thread the Juki machines from the left to the right. And then once you've done that, use the knee lift to move the foot up and put the thread behind it. To put the bobbin into the casing, make sure the thread's going in the clockwise direction. And then at the top of the case you can see a small slit in the top of the metal part. Pull the thread through there, then pull it round under the metal plate. Hold on to the small metal handle, that will stop the bobbin falling out. And then the space in the bobbin goes underneath where the needle goes through the needle plate. Hold on to the upper thread with your left hand, turn the wheel towards you, and that will lower the needle through the needle plate. And as the needle comes back up, it brings the bobbin thread with it. Pull it to the back of the machine, close the metal door, and you're ready to sew.